the tradition. Do I have to hit the start stream button on this? Are we live? We are live! Hello everybody, welcome to the King of Anime podcast, where we attract virgins to our podcast. That's right, we're the worst kinds of YouTubers. Don't think I didn't see that chat comment, bro. So, welcome to the channel. This is the King of Anime podcast, where every week we pick a bunch of anime. This week this season we have 5, and it takes 2 kills to kill something off, which means we don't have to ever talk about it again, or 2 passes to keep talking about it. This is I wouldn't say a declarative statement on the quality of said anime, whatever we're covering, but my co-hosts disagree. Co-hosts, hello.
What's quality?
I don't know anything about quality. You guys would know.
I mean, I thought all anime, kind of has their own thing going for itself. But quality, I don't think there's ever one of them.
All anime was a mistake.
This is likely true. Anime isn't good anymore. That's probably because of everything that's happened this week.
It's ran its course. It was a good run.
Yeah, anime. This is the day that anime died.
All right.
Yep.
I'll bring it back though.
Let's talk. Well, actually, let's just get this over with. X-Arm.
God.
What do you even say about this episode other than the dude was a mummy?
He looked like freaking those California raisins, that used to sing in like the 80s and 90s. Except he wasn't singing; he was doing a bunch of dying.
Arma, or whatever the hell her name is, was like, he's in a vegetative state, and I'm like, dude, he has no eyes.
He's fucking dead.
I want to say he don't look like he's good. He looks the opposite of that.
Oh yeah, so the story of this is that this android girl went crazy or something like that because she took her master's words quite too literally.
Yeah,
that's the reason all this happened.
It was funny to see. I don't remember anybody's name, but cop girl defend android girl. She was like, she's just following orders. I was like, wait, no, she's a fucking terrorist.
Yep.
What?
Didn't she also try to kill him I don't know, 2 minutes ago? But now all of a sudden they're friends.
I thought that was funny. She's just following orders. Like, there's a lot of orders that you don't follow.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to try to destroy the entire town.
Also, important note for viewers: I will not be reading the chat because of spoilers. Satsuki will be in charge of that.
That's me. Hollow donated 99.99 or. That's
wow, $100.
That's the wrong number.
Oh, okay.
Move a decimal. He said weekly donation to keep suffering through X-Arm.
Oh,
I mean, at this point, you're just donated to EA. I think
you can.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cannot pay me in money to keep me watching this, even though this is an interesting position. I've never had this happen before. People pay me to suffer.
Okay, you said don't pay you in money. What else could he pay you in to watch X-Arm?
Trident layers.
Trident layers.
I haven't heard of that in a while. Yeah.
I got a raise. I don't get paid in money anymore. I get paid in Trident layers. And all the kids look so concerned.
I would be too. That must be what this staff here making this got paid in, because at one point in this story, holy crap, I don't even know what's happening. I still don't know what's happening in this episode. There's this weapon that just exists, and I don't know who's able to use it. it's like the X-arm thing or whatever that literally displaces an object. It doesn't like disintegrate it, it like displaces it, and the way they describe it is so generic and uninteresting that I was like, ugh, this is so bad.
I mean, the fight was whatever. Because the fight basically ended. What like how the fight was concluded was basically Akira hacked in some military vehicle, and somehow he was able to literally redirect the satellite, which threw off the GPS, which was able. It's so many. It's like it's so convoluted. It's like I don't know how he was able to move the satellite. I know they gave an explanation, but it was still weird. And then it's like, how did he know exactly which where to move it to throw off the coordinates? Because he basically made her hit herself with the thrown off coordinates. So it's like, how the fuck did he just like, oh, I know, like I just gotta move it like 2 centimeters to the left, or like I don't know.
It makes no sense. They cut off the bottom portion of one scene. It was just a black bar at the very bottom. Fuck,
Gotta love that.
What is this? I don't even know. But we're hitting time on X-Arm. What are you guys gonna give this episode?
I'm killing the shit. I don't know why we're still watching this damn show.
Do it for Hollow, you heartless bastard. He donated $10.
He did. And did you see the preview for the next episode?
What is in the preview?
I didn't.
It's a fucking school one, and they're all wearing uniforms.
Oh my god!
Oh,
EA.
a school episode?
Hey,
Might be...
I'm passing it. Hell yeah!
You should have never said that,
You
EA.
should not ever said that.
I was actually thinking about killing it this week, but that sounds interesting.
I should know when to shut the hell up. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna watch the previews now. I didn't even know they had a budget for previews.
Yeah, they have a preview at the end of every one. At the end of the slowly zooming out ending.
Yeah, I never watched that. I just got cut out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm passing it though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know why this is still going on.
Anybody got some Pepto?
Why do you need Pepto Bismol?
Because I'm getting sick. I'm gonna be sick of this damn show. Donate Pepto to my damn Twitch.
I don't know if X-Arm. I don't know if it had the worst episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Mushoku Tensei, everyone.
All right.
We got to talk about this dad. Couldn't keep it in his pants. He had the hottest mom of all time. And he's like, but the maid, though. And I want to
say something. I definitely want to say something about this. And I basically just want to say that, yeah, the husband's an idiot. The husband... Like you said, he has the hottest wife. What's her name? Zenith? However you say her name.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I just call her MILF.
She is. She's loyal. She's a MILF. She's a great mother. And then here we have, Glasses Maid. She's not innocent at all in this as well. I mean, I'm not going to excuse at all what Paul did, because all Paul had to do was just walk away. Because, I mean, he only has sex with his wife every fucking night.
Yes, all the time.
So the one time that he decides to, he sees the maid washing herself with the door open. She did it on purpose. She even said that she seduced him. I'm not saying what Paul did was right. I'm just saying she's not innocent either in this. And I would have kicked her ass to the curb, but I get it. This is the olden times, and it was during a blizzard. And it's like, you can't leave somebody who just got pregnant. She's gonna probably die lugging her ass back to her village. It's like, well, just wait till the baby gets old enough, and then she can be on her way.
It's actually really sad when
It's very sad.
Rudy was using, I don't know, his charm, I guess, of being a child, to convince her to not go through with kicking her out, and you could just tell she was like, I don't really want to do this. I hate her so much, but it's for my son. Okay.
Because who's to say that Paul and the maid won't get it on again and have another kid? You know what I mean? Like, the trust has already been lost.
Well, it seems like that won't be an issue. Because they've, how many months has it been since that moment happened in this episode? They have a time skip?
I'm not sure. I know Rudy is 7 now, so I'm guessing the kids are like newborns, so maybe they're like a few months, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they like went through with everything. Like this is the weirdest situation they're living in right now.
Yeah, that completely caught me off guard. Like, I thought it was gonna be all happy because he's like, I'm pregnant, and I was like, oh, the wife is pregnant. He's gonna have a younger sibling, and then the maid was like, I'm pregnant too, and I literally just sat there and went, wait. And then all of a sudden, she stared at the husband, and I went, "Oh my fucking god!"
Oh god, when he said when he said like he guesses that it's his, I'm like,
right, because who else would it be?
You don't even say anything. Just jump off a cliff or something, dude.
And then she got up and smacked the shit out of him. I was like,
That's
you deserve
enough.
more, buddy.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you deserve more. Yeah, I just love how throughout the entire episode, too, like, basically, if Paul wanted to say anything, Zenith was like, hell no, get your ass back over there. You ain't saying shit.
Yeah. And he took it out on Rudy.
Yeah, exactly. He said, how dare you? It's like, it ain't my fault. Why don't you learn to keep it in your pants there, womanizer?
Yeah. Got the hottest mom. What the hell?
I know. I mean, but Maid Sama's got big boobs and glasses.
Yeah, I get a lot of hurts me. So there's somebody here that knows a lot about adultery. Satsuki, what are your thoughts on this episode?
You're the one who had like don't start with me. See, like I seen you go on Discord and you had like your top 5 waifus. I was in there and I appreciate that, but then you named 4 other people in it, so it's like, what's up with that? Like, if I can't be the only one, I don't want to be one at all.
Was I one of them?
I think so.
Sweet.
So no, it's okay. We're going to continue though. I think this episode was, I don't even know how to feel about it. I don't even know if I want to call it bad, but it was something. I actually think you guys are letting the dad off a little too loose, because it's not just the cheating thing that was bad. It was so much flagrant things he did in this episode. The episode made me mad at how off the tone was, because it's the cheating thing. Mm-hmm. It's also Rudy implied, of course we know that wasn't true, but at that point it's not like his mother knew. He implied that Paul raped the maid. He blatantly he implied that. And then they said that he sexually assaulted her in the past. They literally said that. They said when they were they're like training partners or something in the past, and they said, I'm reading this verbatim, in the end he assaulted Leela when she was sleeping and deflowered her. What? And then the whole time they're just like playing it off like it's kind of like, I fucked up. Like, no. Like, what? I was so taken aback by how lightly they were taking it. It was just so much bad shit. And then it was also the scene where he's talking to Rudy about I cannot remember her name at all. I think is it Sylphie? Yeah,
Yeah.
he was talking about
Sophia.
Sylphia. Yeah, one of them.
Sylphia.
And then Sylphiette.
Yeah.
But I think that I forgot what they called her as a nickname. But he holds it. He grabs his son, you know, has him by the arm, you know, puts his arm around his shoulder, and then he says, "But you're better off picking just one ass to chase." And then he just stares at Sylph. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like,
he's a bad
what
parent.
the fuck?
He's definitely a bad father. That goes without saying. And he's a bad person in general.
This dude is terrible. Like, I could not believe that. like they kept making it a gag by making like anytime he would try to speak out, then the mother and the maid would kick him. Which, okay, I understand the mom being mad. Why the hell is the maid mad?
Thank you. I'm glad you said it.
Why is she mad? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. She literally said, "I tried to seduce him.
Mm-hmm.
You had sex with him. You had a babe. Are you mad because he didn't use protection or something?"
Do they even have protection?
I don't know. I don't understand why she would be mad. Both of you guys did something fucked up. Why are you the one mad at him?
Right. It took 7 years for them to have another child, but it took them one time to get pregnant with the maid. It's like, damn, she's fertile.
Well, oh, okay. There's also something else. I think they've been building up his character for the last however many episodes it's been now to get to this moment, because you could see it throughout. Like, he's kind of like
hey.
Yeah, there's that, and he's just kind of a bad parent. Like, he doesn't understand his kid, yells at him immediately, doesn't even hear his side. And this culminates in this episode, which I assume what's happening here is he knocked his own son out in front of everybody and has basically sent him off to this big boobied beast girl so that he doesn't
become
have
a man.
Well, he's going to become a warrior. Because what I think is happening is Paul, when Rudy was like, "Hey, I want to go to this school that Roxy's going to, and I want to, I want to have a job and earn Sylphiette's tuition so that we can both go together and remain together." And I don't think Paul wants that. I think Paul is going against the mother's wishes, going against his own child's wishes. And I think he's putting them down this path of being a warrior and sending him off to this school against his own will, whatever it may be, as a sort of punishment.
Well, I don't think he's doing it out of punishment. I think he's just doing it simply because that's what he wants for his son. Because he's already he's been very dismissive of magic. He just doesn't. He's like, magic. That's for. He's just like that. It's like, that's for pansies. He just looks down on magic as a whole. And I do think I'm getting off track, but I do think it was interesting with the fight, seeing how outclassed he was versus his father. I guess that just shows you, like, as he said, and I was kind of not taking it serious in close combat. It seems like you really do need swordsmanship because even though Rudy is a prodigy and all of this, he got completely whooped. He couldn't even react in time. So there's that. But it seems like he just wants his son to be in his mold. He wants him to learn swordsmanship. So yeah, I do think you're right about his intentions. What may be in store for him going with big booby furry girl. But yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe that her design is real. I cannot believe it. When I saw that, I howled. I was like, there's no way. Who okayed that design? That's the most ridiculous design I've ever seen in my life. It's hilarious. It's so bad. Some of the designs in X-Arm are way better.
Okay, you're going too far.
I was gonna say,
I'm not talking about quality. I'm not talking about quality. I'm just talking about What the fuck is she wearing over those her boobs? It's just 2 straps.
Yeah, you got to show the underboob in the
Hell
midriff.
yeah. Yeah, do you see the freaking 6-pack that she's packing?
Yeah.
Terrible, awful design.
Let me read some of the comments. Hello said, "I got you, EA." I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's talking because I said donate to my Twitch. If that's the case, thank you.
Light Ruler said, "I'm a furry."
Everybody's a furry
in quotations. He's trying to say that I said that. I don't remember saying that though. Alejandro said he ain't built different, he just different. I guess he's talking about Paul. Okay. Super Injustice said the maid swore to herself that she will owe Rudy for saving all her life. So when the father was like, "I'm not going to pay for college," the maid was mad that he was rejecting Rudy's idea. Okay, see, that's a good take. Yeah, because the maid did say that because Rudy basically covered her ass and changed his mother's mind about whether she could stay there or not.
Now she better start covering her ass. Her own ass.
Like literally,
Yeah.
shut the damn door.
It was like Domestic Girlfriend.
Oh God. Oh God, that is the worst timeline of this show. I also thought it was interesting.
Domestic Girlfriend.
I thought it was interesting how the maid was like, "I'm going to raise this child to serve Master Rudy," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah,
Okay.
they're kind of like
that's interesting.
They're siblings. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's so weird.
There's a lot of stuff in this episode that just, I don't know. There's, I hate to say it, but I think it's a lot of otaku stuff that I think went down in this episode.
You think so?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Someone said, Enviro said Rudy's harem is forming, and yeah, I don't like that.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
It's a
they are doing it though.
They're doing the otaku playbook thing, the humor thing. They've already been doing that. So,
whoops! I guess I got the maid pregnant again.
It's like slipping open a banana peel or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit!
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Zenith, I done it again. Oh, you little rascal.
That's basically how they treated it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's very unfortunate because I think it's a stumble for this series. Because so far it's been, I don't know, the humor is pretty funny for the first couple episodes, the first handful. And then this episode just kind of, Sasi's right with the tone. Like, the tone comes out of nowhere. And then it's not even like rectified at all. There's only one scene in this whole episode where some otaku sexual humor thing that's like badly played out has any kind of comeuppance for the other person, and that's when Roxy practically burns a dude alive. And it's played off as humor.
Yeah, why is everybody just like deviants, or just like they just sexually assault people? What is going on?
It feels like a lot of self-insert stuff.
Read what the kid was saying. The kid was saying, "Why'd you light me on fire? Just let me touch your butt."
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
It's so cringy. It's so cringy.
Like, I don't know.
Roxy's having this serious message go out and everything. Then all of a sudden, "Let me touch your butt."
Yeah, it's
just let the girl teach. Damn.
Yeah. Can we not sexualize Roxy for a moment? She's a teenager. Jesus.
I'm older.
And then you have Killing Bites girl at the end. It's just like, what the hell is going on?
Killing Bites.
You ever seen Killing Bites, EA?
No, what's Killing Bites?
It's a furry show.
Oh.
It's like it's like Dragon Ball Z, but it's furries.
Why were you so intrigued by that?
No, that wasn't an intrigued. Oh, that was like I didn't know such a thing existed.
Yeah, it exists. It's not bad actually. It's kind of entertaining.
Okay.
The main
Well,
girl is a honey
then,
badger.
next Nakama Club.
I don't know about
Oh
that.
no!
But
Please.
the main girl is a honey badger who wears a loose-fitting tank top that doesn't even cover like her midriff and panties. That's it. That's all she wears.
That's the best. Nah, let me stop.
It's all good until her hands and feet start turning into claws.
If Rudy starts getting it on with the furry, I'm gonna have to drop this show.
I mean, it's probably
yeah.
going to happen.
No, I doubt that.
I mean, what prominent female character isn't like fawning over Rudy yet?
There's no way this chick is. There's no
If it
way.
happens, oh,
Well, the maid wasn't fawning over Rudy. The mom
I mean, but
wasn't.
now she's indebted to him. Well,
Well,
okay,
yeah,
unless they
that's-
want to turn into like a Momoko situation, then yeah, the mom is like an exception. But who knows? Who knows
the
what they
maid
want
is
to
an
do?
exception as well. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, but I'm not saying she's like a part of the harem, but like he's gonna have like all these girls just like not necessarily be in a relationship or try to be in a relationship with him, but it's just the whole debt thing, just like feeling like they owe him or something like that, and he could just always call on them, you know.
I guess you're right. That makes sense. Then you have as well the scene, another weird scene. This episode was all over the place with Sylphie, who just cries and says, "Just don't leave."
you know
I'm
what
like,
that
where's-
reminded me of?
Oh God, what did it remind
That
you of?
reminded me. No, it's nothing bad.
Okay.
It just reminded me of that scene from Anchorman where Ron Burgundy, he's at a bar and he's drinking, and then Ed calls me and says, "I need you to get back on, take the show," and he goes, "I just want something. It's been the greatest. I love you." That scene reminded me of that because it's like. It just was so weird. It's like, I'm thinking about going to school. What do you think? No, I don't want you to leave.
Oh my goodness. Why is it always the children that you make fun of, EA? Why?
He hates kids because he's a father.
Children.
He knows.
I mean, I am a father, but at the same time,
EA wants to dropkick his son. He wants to shotgun his son.
Oh boy,
not the shotgun.
I want to say that's a bit extreme. No, just the alien lolly. That's the only one I ever want a shotgun.
Oh.
That and a beer.
Let me read some of these comments. Super Injustice said, "Sorry to say, but this is actually a harem series with amazing world building."
Swear to God.
Surprisingly, we haven't had that much world building yet. Because one thing I that hasn't happened yet, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but have we fought any monsters? Like, I don't even think we've seen any monsters.
So far, this
The
has
only
been
thing
very slice of life.
We've seen Cat Lady, so it's an elf person.
Killing
as far as I don't, you killing, yeah, we haven't seen any I don't think we've seen any monsters. I don't think the only monster I see is Paul.
Yeah,
that's true. That is the first monster we saw. It's Paul.
QRW6 said, "If this goes to NTR, which I hope it doesn't, I'm dropping it." That would be weird. Who would be the NTR? Oh, are you just talking about like Paul? Like, I don't know.
God. Oh God. No.
I mean, he probably would still do it. So now they're arguing about who's the best girl. Apparently Roxy is.
She's like a teenager. You guys.
Apparently she's 40, according to some people.
I think it's just one person.
Okay, to one person she's 40, but she looks like a teenager. I don't know.
Wait, EA, did you come up with the math that you can like do this math thing where it's like you take the age of the voice actor and then the age of the character and then you can like do some math there?
and then you add, and then you divide, and then that's the real age. But I mean, if the person's real age is actually 17, it don't work. This person's saying that they're 40, and they don't look 40.
So is Roxy legal?
Okay, let me explain it this way. The Granny Lolly from ReZero, that's 100 years old, completely legal.
Well, yes, that is true. But you still shouldn't.
I mean, she's 100 years old.
But she's still a lolly.
But go ahead.
Just to give you an age, Roxy's voice actor is Konomi Kohara, and she is 28 years old. Just to
do the math.
Help you out with the math.
28, and then she's 17, so she's 45. Divide by 2, she's like 20 something. So boom, there.
All right, there you go.
Roxy's like early teens. It's like 14 or something.
A couple of years have went by. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
I don't fucking know. She's eventually going to be a grown up in this show if it goes the way that I'm thinking, where he's eventually going to be a teenager and he's going to be an adult.
Yeah.
So we won't have to worry then. So
if this turns into a harem series, I'm telling you all right now, we are killing it. And I'm not talking about you and EA. I'm talking about the chat, the viewers. We will kill it if it is a harem series. I'm telling you right now.
If he gets it on with Cat Lady, that's it for me.
Yeah. What are we giving this episode?
Oof. This is going to be like a courtesy pass for me. I'm not going to lie.
I think so too. Same for me. I'm going to give it a courtesy pass. I guess I didn't really hate the episode. I hated more Paul.
I hated
the circumstances of what happened with everybody, because I feel like, kind of like what you said, Saskia, he got let off very lightly, and it was just treated as, oh, what a rascal.
Yeah.
Cheating on me with the maid. Oh, that's so you, Paul. It's just
so passive aggressive.
But yeah, I'll give it a courtesy pass. I don't know.
I'm not going to give it a courtesy pass. I'm just going to give it a regular pass, because I was interested to see where this series heads based off the last sequence. Not because of killing Bites Girl, but just because of he's now being taken out of his home and sent somewhere else, and we don't know what's happening at all. That being said, the tone shifts in this episode were very obvious. They did not do much to hide them. And because of that, I felt the episode was all over the place. Like every other scene, it felt like something different was happening that shouldn't be happening. And it didn't feel like they were cutting stuff either. It felt like it was just poorly handled.
Oh my God. I gotta read this.
Read it.
Are we talking about the same thing? Daydream?
Yep.
Yeah, he said when the maid announced her pregnancy in the beginning for a quick set, I thought it was Rudy who did it.
Oh my Lord!
If that would have happened, I would have killed it right then and there.
I don't think I would have finished the episode. I would have just went to see so I watched like the first 2 minutes. Is that good?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, if she slowly turned and it was like not Paul, because Paul's like, how did that happen? Slowly turns to Rudy and he just does that smile, I would have been like,
he does like a shit-eating grin. Oh God.
Promised. Yeah. Season 2. Wow. It's an anime original, everyone. It ain't following the mango. Everybody hates it. Satsuki,
I don't
tell us now. Tell us.
Why are you asking me?
Tell us, Satsuki, please. You're
ready. It doesn't mean anything to me because I've never read the manga, so
I don't want to talk about this damn anime.
All right, next episode.
I'm completely deflated. Like, I feel like my opinions on this or what I have to say about it is going to stay consistent because I'm at a point where I'm too attached to the manga to try to look at this objectively. And it just like watching an episode, the only thing I could think of is it's just sitting at the back of my mind. I'm thinking, why? Why the hell did they skip an entire arc? Because if you look at the note that one of the girls were writing in, it showed the date and it showed it was 2047. And if you follow the timeline in the show, it's pretty much a year after their escape. And in between the time of the arc that was skipped, that occurred within a year. So that was basically confirmation. I like how they did it. They just told all manga readers like fuck you. It's you're not getting that arc. It's just confirmation because remember I think last episode I was thinking like they could still introduce the character. I was thinking about if certain things happen. Then they wrote that date there. It was like you're not getting it. Okay. I was like, all right. So I mean, I don't know what direction they're going in because now Isabella is a kid catcher. So they're doing some things there.
I've heard many things about Isabella's character. None of them spoilers, but just some of them very minor stuff. Things like Isabella's character wasn't really featured that much, apparently, in the manga. Is this true?
I mean, she didn't show up until like the last arc.
Wow.
That's what surprised. What I don't understand why Isabella re-emerged as the antagonist again. It's weird because you just think about it in the amount of episodes. It's kind of like Isabella was the antagonist all throughout the first season, even though Chrome was there. But she was the ultimate antagonist, and then like 4 episodes in, she's the antagonist again, and then the scene where you had all the soldiers attacking them, you don't even know where those soldiers came from. Like you don't even know their affiliation. They just dropped in there. You don't even understand how they knew the location. They don't tell you shit.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird too. It's like,
hey,
we're here, drop in, gonna take these kids, and they're gonna
I'm glad you
fight back with
that,
sticks.
I'm glad you noticed some of the inconsistencies and plot holes of just how the hell did they show up and know, and also that the sequence where one of the kids fires the arrow at the monster, and I'm just like, logically speaking, that makes no sense. Why would you draw attention to yourself like that? And then the monster pops out of nowhere, which isn't a bad thing. It's whatever.
Plot device.
It was established before that the forest is full of monsters and they're already firing a bunch of guns anyways. But they just sat there and shot at it. like I get they couldn't get away or anything like that, but it something about it made it look really dumb. And also the montage. They did another montage. What's going on with that? Why are we having so many of these montages? This is the second one. This is the fourth episode. God, we're almost halfway through this season.
What was the montage?
Of them just enjoying their life inside the shelter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, what is happening? Why are we doing this? And if you don't watch that montage, to me it's a useless montage. Like they just shouldn't have done it, but they did it. Because they're showing the whole cave thing. So that's the reason they know about the cave and the exit, and that establishes that. But if you gloss over that montage, you don't know anything. I would have rather had a full scene dedicated to them exploring the cave, and instead of doing this thing of like, well, we've been here for a while now, and we're really having fun. Look at us have fun in this montage. No, why would you do that? I want to see them experience it in a couple episodes or something, Like, I don't want it like just a gloss over thing. Like, no, this is like an important thing. Like, you introduced this in the last episode and already in the next episode, it's gone. It's like the opposite of Walking Dead Season 2. If you remember in Walking Dead Season 2, they spent 24 episodes on a farm.
Yeah, they were just on the farm the whole time.
Yeah, it was too much. This is the opposite. This is too little.
They spent like 3 episodes determining if they were going to kill somebody or not, and then a zombie ate them, and it was like, well, that was pointless.
Yeah. Like, but I will say this: I liked the episode. I like the direction the series is headed from a story perspective, of not me knowing anything about the manga. I thought it was a great episode. I just thought that it's the weakest out of all of them because of the plot holes and the logic that just seem to be thrown out the window, both story wise and directing and producing wise. Whoever the producer is for this, they should have not done this. They should have had a co-producer or something look over that, because I don't understand. Like, it was cool the first time he did the montage, but man, oh man, the contents in the second montage, not only do they not mean anything, but it's just, there are better ways to get across than just going about it that way. I'm disappointed in that, but otherwise I like the episode quite a bit.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too terribly bad. I do agree there was a lot of plot conveniences. The soldiers knowing exactly where it was, even though it's hidden and it's underground.
Well, that's something I think the next episode hopefully will solve. If they don't talk about it in the next episode, there's no hope. No hope.
I'm telling you, it's one of the kids, the white-haired kids. They're the ones that did all this.
I think it was the radio they had. I think they tracked it through the radio because they made it a point to show them tuning in every night on the radio. So I don't know if you could do that, but
wasn't that just to kind of establish that they were just checking in to see if everyone was okay back at the farm?
Well, it was to get any info they could on the farm. Which why even bring that up if you're gonna have that, just if you're gonna get rid of the shelter almost immediately, like moments after introducing it, or it could just be the fact that since the guard, if you remember, the guard in the cave said all shelters are similar, they have similar layouts, so maybe they knew about this shelter already or something.
Which I don't know. It just seems too convenient for me, but well. I'm curious to see what Isabella's going to do in this one, and what did the alien or demon whisper in her ear? We're going to grant you this, and I hate when animes do that.
I think it's not only her freedom but Ray's freedom.
You think so?
Yeah, and I think
Ray's gonna be her mom, not her mom, but her son.
Yeah, well, yeah, because. She is his
well
mother.
You know what I mean, but Ray didn't know, did he? At the very end, maybe he did, like when they were running away.
I think he said he knew at some point.
Yeah,
that they were related.
Yeah. Well, they're going to be one big great happy family again, while everyone else is going to get eaten.
Well, my theory is that Isabella is going to have a face turn. So
she's gonna have a face turn. She's going on full heel. Then all of a sudden,
she's a heel right now, but she's gonna have a face turn.
Okay. Yes. The rest of the kids start chanting yes, and they put their fingers in the air, just pointing to the sky. Yes.
We love Isabella now, even though she just tried to murder us.
Broke my leg, but I love you now.
You're my mom.
I think my issue with Isabella becoming the antagonist now is I don't think she has any credibility as an antagonist, because based on the last scene we've seen from season 1, do we really think that Isabella is going to stay an antagonist throughout the series? Like, honestly,
no, not one
the
bit.
way she was talking, even in the jail cell, it seemed like she was at peace and she cared about her kids. So it just doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like she'll stay consistent, you know.
Right. Yeah.
She'll probably end up helping them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so another question, Satsuki. Do you think that they are just simply reordering events? And do you think they could reorder events?
No.
No, there's no way.
They're changing entire events.
Wow.
And so like that I still won't name characters because maybe they'll introduce characters, but as far as story wise, they're changing. They can't rearrange the story the way they just did that episode, especially with the bunker and that place being compromised. They cannot do what they did before in the manga. If they did, it would not make any sense. I'll just say that. But I still won't name any characters from the manga because maybe they'll show up in some different role or something like that. But at this point, I'm as lost as you guys.
Yep, I say some children are going to get eaten.
I just have no clue where this anime is headed, to be honest.
They're gonna get picked off in the forest one by one. No, I mean, not Terry.
At least next episode, I probably won't have anything to complain about since then they'll completely go in their own direction because like they kind of just like tied up loose events that happen in manga, but now I guess the cuffs are off and it can just be its own entity. So maybe next episode I'll have a different opinion on it, but like I can't like I can't just ignore what the fuck I just saw.
I think next episode is when we'll know if the quality will stay consistent or not. Because just like I said with the issues in this episode already, I feel like this is an anime that takes a lot of time and care to make just to make, right. And the fact that they're going from that original story, it's going to take even more time and care to make sure all of this actually makes sense. So we will probably know next episode if this show is going to be a train wreck or if this is just going to be something that is just totally different, but just as good.
I don't even know why they would change it to begin with. If the story itself's already good, why change it?
I don't know.
Sense.
I do want to read some of the chat. And Vero said if she does end up catching the kids, then it destroys her character development from episode 12 of season 1.
True.
I do agree with that. Killer Crimson said manga plot could. Oh, they were talking about that's not really important. Quinn Craftable said, did they ever explain the writing on a wall?
Nope.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did. That yeah, they never did. That's kind of weird. It was just there, and then all of a sudden, all right, next place.
Yeah. QRW6 said Ray knew Isabella was his mom because he remembered everything from childbirth. Yeah. He does not have the whole amnesia thing going on as a kid. So yeah. And Joseph said Isabella gets killed by Aaron.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Aaron eats him. He eats her.
He eats her. Oh yeah, how is she back? I just saw her get killed last week. What the hell?
It's a body double. Either that Titan just has like cloning abilities.
Or maybe it's her sister.
Ooh.
Mother Teresia.
I don't like this timeline.
Teresia.
It's the first name I thought of. I guess what are we giving this episode? I don't know what else to talk about. We got it.
I'm so curious to see what happens next episode. I'm going into it blind. I don't know what's going on. I definitely think those were plot devices. The last episode, like, it's so weird how you can tell like the difference between an anime original versus the manga because I don't know, it just feels different. So I'll give it a pass.
I will say EA, yes, that was convenient, but a similar scene did happen in the manga, but it wasn't as bad as that because it seemed like the demons had like a hunger just for the soldiers, because it's like the kids right there. They're like,
I know.
They're like, fuck the kids, like, you know,
They weren't
save the
even
children. But no, a similar scene happened like that in the manga, so I can't really even complain about that. It's just it was a little weird, but I'm going to give it a pass. All right, because I feel like I can't kill it just based on it doing things differently from the manga. But since next episode is going to be, I'm assuming, on its own, from that point on, I'm gonna judge it as its own, and then my opinion will be, I guess, unclouded. So, yeah.
All right. Let's talk about ReZero. Season 2, episode 69.
Was it 69?
We got Lolly Amelia in this. What are your thoughts, EA?
Just glossed right over that. So this whole episode was basically just Amelia taking the test, and she was seeing, I guess, her childhood, and I was so curious to see this whole time because I guess in the first part of season 2, I kept imagining what is making her feel it so incredibly bad to the point where she's just in tears and all that. But it was interesting to say the least. Freaking, we get a normal looking Beetlejuice. We get I guess that's not Amelia's mother. It's her
Auntie.
father's sister.
Yeah, auntie.
yeah, basically auntie, right? And it was interesting just to see her as a kid, and just to see, I don't know, just I'm still kind of confused as to like why Beetlejuice couldn't see her, and why it was just so, I don't know, like Beetlejuice was telling her all these things, and all of a sudden it was just like, don't tell her that. It's like, whoa, why not? But yeah, I thought it was pretty entertaining. It seemed like Echidona was not as mean this time around. Like she sees her the first minute, she's like, I hate you, bitch, you witch, and then all of a sudden
calls her a loose woman.
Yeah, but then in this episode, she's just like floating around, just sipping on tea, not really doing much of anything.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Right, laid back.
I still think she was mean. It's like, I still think she was.
No, she was totally mean.
Okay, yeah, not as mean, I guess is what I mean.
What I liked in the episode was how Emilia was reacting towards Ekidona's comments, because not to say that Emilia is a pushover or anything like that. She speaks her mind and whatnot, but I thought the way her demeanor as Ekidona kept, dropping these sly comments here and there, she just kind of like shrugged it off. And I even think she said during the episode, like she didn't, I don't think she named Subaru, but she kind of said like, he's rubbed off on you. He's something to that degree. So I just like how Amelia carried herself, like with all that trouble. I mean, probably is weird to think, but Ekidona is probably like light work to her because she deals with people calling her a witch all the time and just hating her guts. So yeah, I just liked how she handled all the insults.
Well, in the web novel, she calls Amelia a slut. So once again, we talked about this last podcast, but Amelia is anything but those things. You have to be blind to look at Amelia.
Isn't she still a virgin?
All right. Well, EA said it, not me.
I was just saying, because
you gotta get the dude from XR to test that.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, the
Robot
guy. The guy for the first episode of XR, where he was like, "You smell like a virgin."
Oh, he can smell out virgins?
What do virgins smell like? Hold up.
Let's
Theory
see.
time.
They smell
Theory
like
time.
pine oil.
They don't
Boy.
smell like Ekidona's tea. I know that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, because if anyone's a slut, Ekidona is one.
Yeah, you seen that when she licked her hand, it's like, oh my god, why?
She wants that D.
no, she wants that. She wants the knowledge. That's what she
Yeah,
wants.
that K.
She wants the K. The vitamin K.
Fucking nerd.
Special K.
Oh my god! Yes, Echidna is a nerd. She literally is.
Now
Yeah,
just
you
give her
seen
some-
you seen like how she was so like she was kind of being a tsundere about it when she was given Emilia knowledge about how the world works. She's like, I still hate you, but I gotta give I guess I'll give you this knowledge. Like she just loves she just loves giving people information. Like she should be a tour guide or something.
Return by D.
Return by. That is true. Oh my god, Cedric is gonna make that into something. He's gonna watch this because this is the only time I ever talk about ReZero on this channel anymore. He's gonna watch this, and he's gonna want to make Echidna the tour guide. Saucy, that's a ReZero podcast joke. Like that you just made a ReZero podcast joke on KOA. That's something we do. We have jokes like Capella the fire truck, Regulus the shotgun, Elsa the big titty streamer Elsa.
She's an e-girl.
Yeah.
I would pay for Elsa OnlyFans.
We know.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that.
You want to see me carve up this melon? I'll make a face out of it and make it you.
That is disturbing, but it could be erotic.
But it could be. There's the potential, and that interests you.
Yes.
Listen, Amelia was adorable in this episode. Her lolly version. Come on, that's the most cutest thing I've ever seen.
I hate that you guys keep calling it Lolly Amelia. I hate it so much because I just hate. I just hate the stigma that comes with the word lolly. I hate it so much. I call her Baby Amelia. That's what I call her. Or I even like small Amelia. That works for me. But lolly, I won't do it. I refuse.
Okay, Baby Amelia.
Thank you.
She was adorable.
Definitely wasn't a baby.
Hollow made a compilation of all of the noises she made in this episode.
She did make those noises, and that was for the fans. Yeah.
She's better than Alien Lolly.
Oh fuck! Anything's better than Alien Lolly.
She should have
Amelia would take out Alien Lolly with her fucking rap battle skills.
Wait, she can rap?
She can talk really fast, so I'm assuming she can rap because she does that whole. Whenever it was in that Memories snow. I saw the video of her rap battling against Eminem. It was great.
At least she didn't sound like a Falali. Then danger would have been coming.
Dangerous,
right? I can't wait till that season comes back to where I can make that noise again. Let's see if it picks it up this time. Did it work?
It cut out.
Damn it!
No. It worked for like the first second, and it just cut out. It's like it was just too powerful.
I don't know why it doesn't work every.
It's like the frequency at which you just yell at it just doesn't pick up. It's like a dog whistle.
Right.
The Falali screech is so high you can't hear it past the first yell.
Right. The freaking dogs will know the Falalis are coming before the people do.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Huh, what was that?" Like I heard it for a moment and then it just cut out. That was weird.
Oh man.
Aye.
But seasoned veterans will know that is the Falali.
I've heard that sound before.
One of these days I'll pick it up on this mic.
And then Regulus shows up. We've seen him a couple times
At
before.
At the very end, he seems like he wants to be very polite. The last 2 times I see him, like the first time, I mean, I don't think I seen him raise his freaking hand. Like it was the other dude with the blades that was fucking shit up. But he's just like, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Regulus, and I'm here to tell you. No.
I was going to say, keep going.
Yeah, you quit too early. Regulus doesn't stop talking.
He was so angry. He just wanted to talk. Man, Regulus is so misunderstood. He just wanted to.
No. He is not Satsuki. He is not misunderstood. He is an asshole.
He could be, but I didn't even. He didn't talk long enough for me to find out.
Are you simping Regulus?
To see him do anything bad.
I'm not. Listen. I do think he's like one of the cleanest dudes in the show. Speaking of clean dudes, Peltagoose, he very handsome dude, and he's not very good fucking insane. Yeah.
Yes.
What happened to him? Did he just get a bunch of Joker face? No, he freaking turned into the Joker. That's what he did. He freaking fell into a vat of acid, or he did something. You all know I got these scars, and he became Joaquin Phoenix at one point, and I don't know how that happened.
Fortuna even was like they were holding a conversation, and she was blushing the whole time. Like, dang.
She wants Beetlejuice to give her the juice. You know what I'm saying?
God, I do as
well. Baby juice. Killer Crimson said Regulus cut Crucia's arm off? ? I said this on like Hollow Stream.
I might have missed that.
She ordered them to run him over. He was protecting himself.
Oh my God, Satsuki, please stop.
I mean, that's true. He didn't even move. That is true.
Yeah.
He didn't even come at them.
Keep going. Yeah, fall into the pit. Fall into the pit with me. Hey, thank you.
That's right.
Stop.
Well, I'm joining you.
No, leave.
Going to pit together.
Leave his faction. It's ridiculous. Regulus is a terrible
I'm sure
person.
The next episode he's going to be a huge dick, so it'll probably change everything.
Next episode, you're definitely going to change your mind. There's no way.
I'm just looking at what's on the screen.
Listen, he doesn't ever stop talking. In the web novel and the light novel, his rants are so long, I skip every time he talks, I skip because every time he speaks, it's literally paragraphs, plural of
You're just
stuff.
as rude as everyone else.
Oh my lord! I could show you an example. And if I showed you an example and I said, "Would you guys read this?" you will probably say no, because he's literally just saying, "How dare you? That is, my rights are being violated, sir. My name is Regulus, and I hail from the lands of Regulus land, and I am here on my dutiful patronage to come out of here and just look at me. I'm so clean, and
he is.
How dare you stand there in front of me? Did I mention I'm Regulus? It's a violation of my rights."
I might read that the first time around.
Because the first time around, that's like 3 paragraphs.
So you guys are saying he's like the terms and conditions?
He is the terms of conditions. Yes.
All right. Mr. Haloer. Haloer? Maybe. Smash or pass Fortuna.
Smash or pass Fortuna. Mary.
Yeah, she's I get she's not a MILF anymore.
She doesn't know whether she wants to be old or young.
This is true. She's very she doesn't like people calling her old.
Or young, because he's like, I'm not a child, I'm not this, I'm not that.
She's
okay,
not
well
13.
Well, I'm not old, I'm not this, I'm not that. Well, damn, make up your mind.
She's both. She's neither or.
I do want to say, we talked a little bit about Peltagoose. I thought it was interesting that not only him but the Witches Cult were brought in like this positive light. They seem like good guys. It's just like, oh, these guys, there's some stand-up guys. But I was kind of confused as to what they were doing. Like I didn't know if like they were trading with the elves or what, because that wasn't really, I don't think it was explicitly stated like what their business was going to them. So I don't know if that's going to be explained later, but yeah, that kind of threw me off. But I think EA said something about Fortuna not wanting Emilia to see, or Peltagoose to see Emilia, and I think it's the reason why when they actually did meet up, he was kind of like freaking out, crying, and this is probably because of Emilia's appearance to Satella. So I'm assuming that's why they don't let those two meet, because he's kind of like a freak. So yeah,
they call it the princess room. I call it the prison room, but with arts and crafts, kind of like the lolly dungeon that I keep Satsuki in. I mean,
it's not that well lit, but
somehow that came into my mind for some reason when you were talking like that. I'm like, I wonder if he's going to talk about his dungeon, and you did it for yourself. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's not technically a lolly dungeon, okay? It's what it says on the plaque. I bought the place, and it's the previous owner's lolly dungeon, not mine. But I do keep Satsuki in there.
Is this why he's retired?
I don't know.
That's part of the reason. You see how small the chairs were?
I mean, yeah, those chairs couldn't fit one of my butt cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Because those aren't chairs, you guys.
What was it, a table?
It's better off you don't know.
Okay, sex stuff. All right.
Yeah. You don't want to know, EA. You don't want to
don't.
Satsuki, with his arts and crafts, took a bunch of dildos and made them into a chair for him to sit on.
Listen. At least I'm innovative. There's nothing else.
It's just like you walk
This is not a very comfy chair. You got to turn it upside down. Oh, okay.
It's just take a seat at my dildo table in my dildo chair. It's like, oh, thank you. Oh, when I sit on them, it's not very comfortable. Yeah, it's because it's a lot of silicone.
Yeah, my chair feels a little pointy.
Oh, no, they're not laid out in that way. They're... Oh, God.
Wait, hold on. Let me get more comfortable.
Hollow said they advised the elves to stay in, or I want to read the other one. They were bringing goods and supplies to them. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Yeah, I thought they were trading or something. It made sense considering they're elves. They probably don't want to go out to other places because they'll be persecuted.
Something like that. Next episode is going to be really cool. So this episode was a lot of I don't know, focusing on the backstory of Emilia a little bit. But the next episode, oh Lord, I'm very interested how they're going to do the next episode, because when I got done reading the web novel for this part, I was like, yeah, how the hell are they going to do this in season 2? You can't show this stuff on TV.
Oh boy.
So,
it's going to be dildos, isn't it?
It's the dildo chairs. So it's Satsuki.
Take a seat. No.
I mean, if Attack on Titan had the shit machine, I think we can do a little dildo chairs.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Tiger Chase said not SeaTactic. I did you say why you weren't doing ReZero episodes anymore, or was that last podcast?
Nobody watched
or why weren't you doing ReZero episode videos anymore.
Yeah, nobody watches them. Like literally nobody. So it's no, there's like I could, but like, it's at this point, it's like, do I spend 8 hours, like a whole day, basically, editing a ReZero video that barely anybody on my channel is ever going to watch, or I can just, do the ReZero podcast and talk about ReZero in that sense, because I've already talked about this stuff. Like, talked about this stuff last year on the ReZero podcast before this episode even aired. So it is what it is. It's the reality of it sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah. Anything else?
Hollow said, I guess I'm nobody to Ben. So you've hurt Hollow's feelings.
This happens all the time with Hollow. Hollow is always like, why do you ignore me, SeaTactics? And I'm like, it's because I hate you.
Oh.
You're his senpai, and he's a yandere.
Yeah.
I just watched the episode with a yandere. Shout out to Yukako.
Okay. What show is this has this yandere?
JoJo.
Oh, Yukiko.
Yeah, remember he posted that in our chat?
Oh, yeah, I like Yukiko. She's nice.
No. She should be locked up.
I don't know about that. Yukiko's pretty cool.
I'm passing this, though. I like this episode.
Pass for me, too.
All right. We're passing this episode, and now let's get on to the things. Attack on Titan.
Oh, sorry. Hollow said, give me back my $9.99 back, you sellout.
Gonna have to
No, give it to me instead.
Yeah, that was for EA.
Yeah, it's okay. Attack on Titan this episode had plenty of things. Mostly heartbreak.
Oh, God.
I don't.
Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, there was like the whole Zeke thing. And
Good night, everybody.
Oh, God. The podcast is over.
Like Reiner
Everybody waited for this part.
Reiner got punched. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Nothing like cool happened, I guess.
Well, who's gonna be the one to say it?
You can do it.
All right. Potato Girl, aka Sasha, got killed by Gabby.
Damn,
dude.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I like how me and C just don't care because, like, we already knew. I've known for years, and it like C knew for probably weeks. It's just like, whatever.
It was so crazy because, first of all, I knew it. I knew it was going to be Sasha. I knew the second she let Gabby live, she was going to come back to haunt her. That's just poetic right there. I mean, it just writes itself. It, in a way, it reminds me of. I always have to harken back to it all the time. Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Ygritte. Jon Snow's first love before he decided to get with his aunt was one of the. You had to have seen it. The Wildlings. They destroyed this entire village, but let that one child live. That freaking ginger-looking kid. And then, she's on the wall, which is a great episode. Comes back to she's thinking about killing John, and then who is the one that kills her? The one that she let go, the boy. So it just kind of reminded me of that, but I didn't want anyone to die. Like I said, if it was going to be Levi, I was going to kill this show. But because still, it was Sasha. It was just, you just saw the life leaving her eyes and just the death soon coming. And all she could talk about was meat, which is sad, but in a way, kind of a little bit funny. But, just overall, just really, really sad. And I was upset by that because she had just got shot and killed, and then Gabby was just this ravenous wolf, like, I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers, and then just how they literally took Gabby and put her in the room, and I saw Zeke, and I remember I literally yelled, "What the fuck? What is he doing?" I mean, I knew he wasn't in that beast. I mean, I knew that from the beginning because I'm like, something happened. I didn't know he was conspiring with the side that he claims to be fighting against, where I'm just so confused with that altogether right now.
He also basically got his mother and father almost killed, technically mother killed, by turning them in. So
yeah, he has a track record for this betraying people stuff.
He betrayed his father, betrayed his mother, and now he betrayed his whole countrymen, I guess. And now here we are looking to find out why he's doing what he's doing. And I guess we found out the person who got that pushed Porco and Pecco in was this really tall woman, right?
Yes, she is.
Yelena.
I love Yelena. She is apparently. I don't know if this was ever confirmed, but apparently she's like 6'7".
Holy shit, that is a tall woman.
Yep.
Well, damn.
I know it's crazy because when the internet goes crazy for tall women, when you look at Resident Evil Village, freaking the tall giant vampire lady who's like 8 foot something.
Talks about how
people
dry her throat is.
Yeah,
she wants.
That is just okay. No, they were fishing for people with that. If that's no.
Well, I mean, we don't know. Next episode, Yelena may take over some quality traits from Sasha and be like, "My throat's really dry. I want some meat."
Oh my god, no!
And then the internet will blow up again.
Yeah,
but I just thought it was funny how she was supposed to have this like fake beard on that worst looking beard you could ever possibly imagine. Just like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I still have it on. Tears it off, and it's just like a pencil line of a beard. It's like, oh yeah, that's a beard. No, you gotta get that full Zeke beard if you want it to be a beard. That's a travesty. What that was.
All right.
I like how my theory was that Peak wanted to fuck Yelena.
Yeah. Well, maybe she still does.
Maybe. Because she's like, I had a particular interest in this person.
Yeah, who knows? You know,
which, by the way, she was on one of the first scout fleet after Reiner came back.
Isn't that cool too? Because fucking Reiner and all them did the same thing on their side. So it's just like they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But I guess that goes to kind of confirm what I originally thought as well, which was when Eren did the transformation and kind of started this whole attack. It was that I guess that wasn't part of the plan. You know, he was supposed to do something, but I guess he wasn't supposed to do that particular something because it cost 6 randos people's lives. And who was the first guy that Gabby killed? I called him Chubbs because he was like some chubby, you know, he was some chubby like service corps type person just floating around going, I can't see anything, guys, and then just gets killed.
He's so fat, I can't. Guys, help me up. I'm hanging here.
Like, no lie, he reminded me of the fat guy from Star Wars that gets killed right off the bat, and he's just that fat guy going, and he just blows up.
No, that's literally what I thought of, EA. When you started describing this guy, I was like, it's Porco from Star Wars or whatever.
It really was. It's Chubbs. Freaking Chubbs. And, yeah, they used that zip line to go all the way up, and damn it. Such a shame.
It's big cry, big sad.
I do want to say as well, I'm sorry if I'm hogging everybody, I apologize, but it's just, you know, I guess I kind of wanted to say all this. freaking, I guess I want to touch on the Gabby hatred and whatnot a little bit. And I guess I can understand the Gabby hatred, but at the same time, I don't blame her. Because this is exactly Aaron. You know, Aaron would have done the same thing. She was brainwashed just like he was brainwashed into wanting to like fight for their country, and that the other opposition was the evil devils. Like, these are the bad people. So yeah, I understand. I don't like the fact that she killed Sasha, but I understand. And I wouldn't say that I hate her so much. I just greatly don't care for her. As of right now. I mean, maybe she'll have a redemption arc. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to kill Sasha. Now I'm going to be the Armored Titan. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen now. It threw a fucking curveball at me when I saw Zeke in there. I was like, I knew he wasn't in the Beast Titan. I just didn't think he was with the rest of the gang. That was what literally caught me off guard.
At this point, I don't know what's gonna happen. I know a couple, like one or two more things, but at this point, I don't know anything else that will happen. So, thanks, spoilers, by the way, much appreciated. But Marley's kind of like in a really bad position right now. That like both sides are very evened out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this whole revenge thing, this whole like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth kind of thing, it's really starting to be played up now in the show, which I really like. And I like they're pretty much evened out, and you still have the questions of where is Azumabito at, as well. And then, like, God, wait, how many Titans do they even have? They have Marley. They have Reiner. They have Peak and Porco. Is that it?
I guess so, because the Warhammer Titan's now been eaten.
Yep.
Unless they got some secret Titan.
Here comes the Stick Titan.
Stick Titans. It's stick figure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Lord. No, it's just like the Red Ranger that's just powered up.
All right.
Yeah, they get the Red Ranger. Which, I mean, right there,
Yeah.
you got no chance.
If all Titans combined and became the Megazord, that'd be fucking sweet.
No.
Wait, you don't think that'd be cool?
No.
all the different Titans?
No.
Okay, sheesh.
I like your response.
I don't want to see that. Like, in what situation would they decide, like, oh, we had to fuse? Like, who would they have to fuse against?
Freaking shit.
Listen,
I forget her damn name.
Listen, they do the fusion dance in quintessential quintuplets. Itsuki and Nino do it, so why can't
Rita Repulsa.
Peak and Porco do Rita Repulsa?
That was the name I was trying to think of, where you gotta fight against her monsters because she's you Power Rangers, here's my monster, and the Titans are like, we need all the Titans now.
No. The first reaction is her voice. How is she talking when her lips aren't? What?
Right.
Because I remember as a kid, I used to think something was wrong with my TV whenever she would start speaking.
I was just a dumb kid, and I didn't even notice.
Oh, I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Jesus! What else do we have in this episode? What the hell happened? Anything happen in this episode?
I mean, did anything happen other than a few major things?
Yeah, like a couple big things, and that's pretty much it. I think some cool things about this though is like Gabby's the way she feels it really sucks, but you just can't really blame her. Like the whole thing of how like to her, like, yeah, this is like a terrible place. It's like this is an internment zone, but this is her home. So does that mean that this home she has deserves to be trampled on? And when Falco's like, well, they like these people that attacked, we did that to them as well. And she says, did you see it? And I was like, holy shit. Gabby's like got some trauma. She needs therapy quick. Pronto.
Someone needs to give her a hug.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not going to be Sasha. I know that.
No, it is not. Oh, Lord.
God. But that was a really good scene. I did like that. And how you saw that she was determined and hell-bent to just kill everyone upon that Zeppelin. And you see Falco and how he was like kind of harkening back to when Aaron was having his conversation with Reiner, basically saying, you know, did you know that you killed my mother, or something along those lines? And you kind of see the two perspectives. You see someone who's extremely gung-ho and is just gonna wipe out everyone no matter what. Then you have Falco, he understands as to why they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they, as he said, did the exact same thing to them and vice versa. But, you know, it's always easy to say it when it's happening to you, you know, all this shit, all, you know, the Marley getting destroyed and whatnot. Yeah, of course you're going to retaliate. But yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. I also wonder when exactly they started to work with Zeke, because Levi does not like Zeke at all. And as well, it wouldn't make sense as they've always been working with each other, because they literally just allowed the whole Survey Corps to be wiped out and Erwin to be wiped out. Like, that isn't really smart. So it makes me wonder how long they've all been in contact and what made Zeke push to join their side, because I have no idea at this point.
Me neither. I mean, I can't imagine it being for money. I can't imagine it being because they feel as if that's the losing side, so they want to join different sides. I don't know. Maybe it has. I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with putting an end to the Titan lineage. That's my guess, but I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, you'd have to think that. I mean, we saw in, what was it, episode 2, Zeke had a pretty cozy position for you know, him. And we know, like, Zeke basically sold out his parents. So, like, what the hell, like what is he getting at here? Like, what is the plan? And I don't know.
I don't know. I think he's a man that kind of thinks for himself, and he's out for himself, to be honest.
Maybe.
I don't think he personally cares what happens either or, as long as he's protected. It's kind of why he gave up his parents. He wasn't going to get in trouble. So, I don't know.
How many years does Zeke have left?
I don't think he has much. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure, because I know 4 years have passed, and it takes, 13 years before you die? Right?
He has a couple. He has a couple.
Okay. Well then, yeah, he's close to the end. Aaron, he's decent. Armin just got it, so you know he might be the last one. And I think that would be it, because Porco and Pecco. Yeah, I think they don't have much either.
Yeah. Yeah, so they'd have to, like, oh my god, what are they gonna do with Falco and Gabby? Are they like, how are they gonna get out of the situation?
Someone's gonna have to, I don't know, go to bat for them, I think, because everyone on that plane or Zeppelin is out for their blood, and they are going to. There's some people that are just gonna want to murder the hell out of these kids, and someone's gonna be the voice of reason. Someone's gonna say, "Hey, they're kids," but yeah, but she killed Sasha, so you can't just say that they're kids. Somebody will say something, and I don't know. Maybe they'll maybe they'll spare somebody, but then the other person gets gets the boot. It's just one of those an eye for an eye type thing.
I have no idea.
Me
None
neither.
whatsoever. Because
I say they get chucked out of orbit.
oh my god. I think, well, I think maybe it's the same reason why Yelena and Zeke joined their side, possibly. Maybe they had some sort of information that Aaron had, thanks to his, carrying down memories from other people. Maybe
What if Gabby and Falco join their side, but they make them join because they don't have any other choice?
hey, child soldiers, become child soldiers for us.
Just a thought. I mean, especially if they give them an ultimatum, because it's not like they're going to join willfully, but do one of those, hey, if you do this for us, we'll make sure that, no more of your people die or no more of your family gets hurt. Maybe something along those lines.
She just takes over the role of Sasha.
Oh, God.
She just becomes Sasha.
That would be so insulting.
She just starts just eating meat all the time and just not ever stop talking about food.
I mean, they do kind of have the same energy because she did that same thing when they had that festival.
Dude, she's also a good shot, surprisingly.
Yeah, goes right for the middle.
So, yeah, I mean, damn. Like, and the way she just, like, bolted that weapon as well. Did you see that? She was quick. She's perfect.
Yeah. Too bad she wasn't quick enough to get another one up. Well, she did get another one up, but then they tackled her and beat the shit out of her.
Stopped her from killing Jean, and then her getting killed as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, maybe John and Connie are just putting out applications for a new potato girl.
That's so insulting.
Saucy, we know you've read it, but what do you think?
I don't really have too much to add. I will say about the whole Gabby thing. Surprisingly, I've been reading the chat for a little bit. We haven't had a lot of fuck Gabby comments, so I'm actually proud of you guys. I want to take my time and applaud you guys because, like,
you didn't do level-headed people.
Yeah, you didn't do the low effort, easy thing to do. But like, even when this chapter rolled around, like even I was on that wave because it was just like an emotional response, and at that time I didn't really have that strong attachment to Gabby as I do now, being a manga reader. But I do want to talk about like, I want to get more into like why Gabby feels the way she does, because a lot of people try to compare her actions to Falco. They go like, well, Falco's been through the same thing. He was friends with Udo, Zofia. They died. His his home got destroyed. Like, he's not acting the same way. I think people really need to understand, like, when you compare those two, Falco is the exception. He's not, his response to that is not normal. It's logical. Like, if you sit there and you think about it and you don't have an emotional attachment like us, like we're just viewing this because we're not a part of it, sure, it's logical. But most people aren't going to have a logical response as to, their friends dying and their home being destroyed right before their eyes. It's just like nobody's going to sit there and go, "Oh, no, we attacked them first. Let me just let me just chill." Like, no, that's just not how it happens. People are going to have an emotional response. So again, Falco is the exception. But another thing that isn't talked about, it's not just Gabby's friends dying and her home being destroyed that's an issue. She said it in this episode. What she was trying to do was not only become an honorary Marleyan for herself, she wanted to turn around the stigma of Eldians in general. She wanted people to look at them as humans because they are treated subhuman. But what Aaron did was basically trample all over her work or anything she could possibly do in the future. Because if anybody looks at this attack, and because it's in recent memories and now they're not reading it from a book, it could be photographed, it could be written in papers. This single event will forever be etched in everybody's mind, and Eldians can no longer be looked at as human. That's what just happened. So all of Gabby's efforts have been flushed down the toilet. She can never bring that back because everybody's going to think about this one event. Like just the optics of it. Aaron going rogue, diving into a crowd of people, like all the carnage. It's not possible anymore. And I think people need to realize that, because again, what she wanted was for Eldians just to be people, So like that's another thing that got destroyed. It wasn't just the friends or the home, it's the reputation of Eldians as a whole that was destroyed by Aaron and supported by everybody else in the Survey Corps, although reluctantly, as you guys said, because is implied that they weren't down for this. They were kind of caught off guard, and Aaron put himself in a situation where they had to save him because he's too invaluable, given he is the founder Titan and attack Titan and now the Warhammer Titan. So yeah.
Yep. Big sad. Gonna cry. Any last words on Attack on Titan, episode 69?
R.I.P. Sasha.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Potato Girl.
You will
be missed.
Yes.
You will definitely be missed.
My final words: double quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh, those are going to be your last words?
Yep. Yep.
All right. I'll take notes.
And I'd like a fry with that, and large Coke.
I'll make your death quick.
Small Coke, actually. Never mind. I take that back.
I'll make it even quicker.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I actually, the video I recorded yesterday for this episode, I actually started cracking up during it. Cause
like laughing?
No, like crying.
Aww.
And maybe some people noticed, maybe some people didn't, but yeah. Sasha is one of my favorite characters. So to see her go away, it made me super sad. But
and to go out like that too, relaxing with friends, wanting some damn meat, and thinking that you're safe to turn around and then boom, bullet to the chest. Oh.
This is my real last few words. I think Sasha's death is symbolic of the tone change in Attack on Titan. Not that it was ever comedic, but to have a character like Sasha who brings a lot of the joy and the laughs in Attack on Titan die, it's not a lot of characters that can replicate that. Sure, Attack on Titan can have his comedy with other characters. It's happened with, it was kind of funny to me when Levi was kicking around Aaron and talking shit to Zeke, but it's not the same as Sasha. She just brings a lighthearted mood, and with her death, it kind of makes this series a lot more somber than it already is.
Just get Peak to replace Sasha.
Who?
Peak.
No.
Oh, no.
You
I like
can't
Peak.
replace her.
I really like Peak.
Just put Reiner in there.
He's gonna off himself anyway.
Well, not if he hangs around Connie and John.
I mean,
I was gonna say Reiner is at that moment now where he doesn't even care anymore. He's just like, ugh, just let me die already.
and Connie should really hate this guy.
Agreed.
I'm glad about his mom.
Just by the way, they beat the shit out of Gabby. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That was
Both-
brutal.
I like how they just said, fuck the guns. We got hands.
They just stomped a mud hole into them.
Oh my god. The old Fez press.
Oh, before we head out, QR said, explain Aaron's chuckle over Sasha's death.
Oh yeah. To me, that's no different from that time in season 2, episode 12, when he started laughing, and he just kind of broke in that moment, and then where he used the Titan cry, whatever it is, to control the Titans to save everyone. That to me, that's no different from that moment.
I think that's a coping mechanism, because literally he was just told that because of your actions, she died. And, Sasha was somebody who, was precious to him. I mean, I think pretty much anybody that has lasted 4+ years being in the same group and, you get to know your brothers and sisters, on the Service Corps. And, that probably hit him hard. So it's probably just a coping mechanism, I think.
No, he thought it was funny. He's like, lol, she died? Who cares?
She was talking about meat? That's so Sasha.
She's not as hot as Mikasa.
Older was
I
pretty
have to
hot.
disagree.
I would say Sasha was attractive.
Yeah, but Aaron is a waifu wars guy, I bet.
He could be. Maybe that's why he was laughing. He's like, oh, fuck. Like, he was coping with the fact that he's stuck with Mikasa.
Oh, no, yeah, he hates Mikasa. He loves Sasha.
He's like, damn it, I'm never going to be able to get with her now.
I was trying to just say something to her. I just wanted to see what she thought of me. And now I gotta get with murderer chick again.
Someone said they weren't watching the door. That's because they thought the dude was going to come back in there.
Right.
He never did. Like, he was supposed to be the last person. He just never came up.
Yeah, Chubbs was just hanging out and then just, yeah.
He was just, he was, of course, send the fat guy out, biggest target. Jesus.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. He's dead.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell them, stand guard, guys. Oh, there's a girl down there.
What happened to his body? Did they just throw him?
Hurry, hit Lobob. He's bigger than the Zeppelin.
What happened to his body? I don't know. They're probably going to salvage it for parts.
What?
Salvage it for...
I mean, isn't that what they do?
Organ donor, or like
yeah?
what?
There's a lot of people dying. There's a lot of people that need kidneys and organs right now. You gotta replace that shit.
That's how Sasha's gonna be revived.
Nah, she needs like a new soul.
She's gonna get Lobobs.
Nah, you had to get like Q-Bear or somebody.
Oh my god, yes, freaking you. Reference to damn Madoka Magica.
Sign the contract, Sasha. Do I get me in said contract? You can have anything you want.
Oh my god,
dude! She would be amazing if she signed that contract, became a magical girl. Just be like, yeah, one of these Titans, you carry my orb thing.
Could you imagine her doing the song about cake?
She would just be so appalled. She wouldn't know what cake is, I don't think.
She's like, it's not me. I'm the potato.
Oh Lord. I assume we're killing this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to the moon.
All right. We're all passing it. Cool. Well, guys, tell them where they can find you.
No, just me, because Sasuke's retired.
Yeah.
So you can find me at Everything Animated. I have some ideas of brewing, and I have some stuff that I haven't touched in a while, but that's all right. It's going to be perfect when it comes out, I think. So give me some time with that. Twitch. I'm on there. It's KillerZeke87. I recently celebrated having over 100 followers on my Twitch channel. I made a new milestone, and I'm hoping to make some more milestones. Yeah, let's get this bad boy to 1,000. Why
EA
not?
to 1,000,000.
1,000. Yeah, by summertime. So
It's all
show
in the
me some
description,
love.
by the way.
Yeah, show me some love over at Twitch. I also have another channel where it's me and my girlfriend called All Elite Couple, where we talk about all elite wrestling and whatever comes to our mind. So check us out there as well.
I don't have any place where you can check me out, but I really want to praise you guys. I don't even think QR, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you have to delete any spoiler comments this time around? Like you guys have been on point with not spoiling things with the actual effort in what you guys are typing. I'm proud. I am actually proud.
We're getting a wonderful clientele.
Oh, next week it'll probably go back to normal.
Right. Spoiler.
Hey, did you guys know in episode 69, Aaron does a backflip and it kills everyone?
And then the fat guy just went ahead and died again.
Did you know Fat Guy's based off of Aaron? Because he is Aaron. That's the spoiler too.
So Gabby killed Aaron, but really didn't.
Oh Lord. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Jenny.